Today's warm-up and skill drill for Olympic lifting, we're focusing on the snatch. The first thing we're working on is getting people to have the proper shoulder mechanics and to start to work a lower squat. The lower you can squat, the more you're going to be able to lift in the long run. And then the technique of a snatch balance will help you get down there quicker. So the first movement, you can start with the PVC, a broomstick. If you have the mobility and strength, you can start with the barbell. So I'm going to hold that overhead position instead of shrugging up, which I want you to try. So this is what we've been taught for a long time. It's very typical or standard. So you just shrug up. You'll feel like what I feel right now is there's a lot of tension in my neck. All right. Versus I want tension in the middle of your upper back. So what we've been doing is driving our head forward, pinching our shoulder blades, and then driving up. Now I feel all the tension in the middle of my shoulders right here. The first one was this. All right, I want to go head through, pinch shoulder blades together, and then lock out. So the paused overhead squat, that's the first part of this combo movement, paused overhead squat. So I'm locking in my shoulders, head down, and I'm going to sink down into that overhead squat as low as I can. So staying in my tension zone. This all stays on while I squat down. All right? And then you hold at your bottom for 3 seconds minimum, okay? Let's shoot for 3. So if you get this low, this is all you have, and things start to break or you start shifting, then that's where you end. So if this is my mobility for today, my paused overhead squats right here, let's say. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. It should burn right in the middle of that upper back. That's what you're trying to work towards. Try to get as low as you can. If you have the mobility, we've seen this before, a lot of our lifters that have been doing it for a long time, tension for you is key too. I don't want you to bottom out. Bottoming out, if you have hypermobility, looks like this. Nothing's on, I'm just sitting down here. So you don't want that either. You want to be in tension. Head through, upper back's tight, your legs are still on. 3 seconds. Now the benefit of this combo, this drill, is you get down to your depth. Everything's shaking and you feel hopefully strong there because all the muscles are on. Then the snatch balance that you do immediately after will get you right back down in that position. So for those 3 seconds, try to remember that end point, the catch point, and you want to return to that position right away. So a visual, the combo is a 3-second paused overhead squat. So I make sure everything's tight. I work my way down because you guys are probably tight like I am. And for these 3 seconds, I'm trying to remember this depth, this burn. So 1, 2, 3, I come up, put the bar on my back, and then I go right into a snatch balance, trying to get there right away. So I do a dip, and right after I dip, I push myself down in that same position. And then come back up. You don't have to pause at the catch for the snatch balance. You can if you want. So again, my feet are wider because that's where I would catch the bar. So make sure you're in a squat position. 1, 2, 3. Put my feet closer together. This is where you would lift from. And this allows me to slide my feet out to fall. So I get there right away. Now what you're going to see is if you have problems getting underneath the bar, if you can overhead squat this low and your snatch balance looks like this, that's the problem. That's what you need to fix. So from here, instead of getting this high, I need you to get down there to that same depth right away. And that's why this is a warm-up drill and a skill drill. But spend time with an empty bar, broomstick, a PVC, until you work your way down there. If you have it, then follow the weightlifting sets and keep going up in weight until you hit that kind of good working set. I don't need you guys to fail on this drill because we'll have snatches later on.